baton in show business, setting various locations in New York and San Antonio in the present. There'll be one intermission. Act 1, a bare stage, a mysterious cloaked figure.
The American theater's in a shitload of trouble. That's why the stage is bare and we have only 10 actors, one non-union. I'm T-Ann, the stage manager, but I'm also in the show. Like many of the plays that you've seen at the end of the 20th century, all the actors have to play a lot of parts in order to make the whole thing economically viable. Homage to Thornton Wilder. The date, February 22nd, 2013, just before noon. I'd like to show you a little bit about how our business is laid out. Now, up over here, we have the Broadway theaters. It's around 42nd and 52nd Street. We like to think of that as the heart of everything. City of New York, State of New York, the United States, the world, the universe, the galaxy. And then over here, we have Greenwich Village. And there we do lots of off-Broadway stuff, and that's good too. Now, around over here, Tribeca, Soho, Lower East Side, we call that the downtown scene. And we do off stuff. And we have an incredibly colorful group of people who despise realism and have all won the Obie Award. That's good too. Then beyond that, radiating out in all directions for thousands of miles, we have something called regional theater, which I understand once showed a lot of promise, but has since degenerated into dying medieval fiefdoms and arrogant baronies, producing small cast comedies, cabaret musicals, mean-spirited new plays, and the occasional deconstructed classic, which everybody hates. After that, moving west, we reach the burning, uninhabitable desert, where with their militias who don't go to plays. And then beyond that, we hear the siren call, the twin evil kingdoms of Flick and Tube, the bourne from which no traveler returns. So, back to New York. Thank God. Now, let me see. We have the Empire State Building and the Statue of Liberty. And right over there, we have the Actors Equity Building. They make sure, that's our union, they make sure that no more than 80% of us are out of work on any given day. And then, of course, right over here, well, this is where we worship. Yes, sirree, the New York Times. Well, that's about it. Now, with a short subway ride, we go back downtown and we go to one of our audition studios where producers and theaters come to find actors for their plays. And today, here's the front door, right here. Inside, elevator up to the 5th floor, Studio C. And today, the San Antonio, Texas Actors Express has come to the big city to cast the play The Three Sisters by Anton Chekhov. He's Russian. At noon, you can always hear the actors warming up. There they are. Not much happens before noon. Theater people sleep late. So now another day's begun. There's Elizabeth Cartwright. She graduated from SMU, Southern Methodist University Drama Department, and she began teaching 3rd grade. Then she was invited all the way to New York for an audition because the producer once had her appendix removed by one of her uncles. Elizabeth's really excited too, and her mom, who is at this moment at home canning okra, is too. Over there's Casey McGraw in the all-black outfit. She, a lot of people call her the queen of off-Broadway. She's a little hungover. She just celebrated the opening of her 200th play without ever having been paid a salary. She also has a yeast infection. In our town, we like to know everything.
Tian, the stage manager, moves to a small out-of-the-way table where she sits and follows the script. 3 folding chairs are placed to create the waiting room of Studio C.
Hi. Is this Studio C, waiting room for Actors Express?
Mm-hmm.
3 Sisters audition?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my heavens, it is so humid. I feel like I'm all oiled up or something for the beach. I surely admire your fortitude in wearing that heavy sweater. That you're auditioning for Olga, huh?
Why? Because Olga is older and homely and a spinster and has no life of her own and thus has assumed the role of caregiver to her brother. And it's considered to be the least interesting acting role in the 3 Sisters, would that be?
No,
That's what you meant.
I think I'll start over.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Elizabeth Cartwright from Livonia, Texas, and I graduated at SMU, and I've been teaching the 3rd grade for 2 years because I've been scared of the actor's life. But the Maple Elementary School, they love me, and they said they'd take me back at any time. But in a dream, the Lord himself appeared to me, and he reaffirmed my calling. So I made my comeback and fiddled around the roof. And this is my first New York audition, and I'm just so jumpy that my breasts bob even when I put real slow. And what's your name?
Casey McGraw. One of my breasts had to be surgically removed because of a malignancy. And I seem to be in remission, but who knows how long that'll last.
Oh my God!
Want to do one more take?
I'd like you to forgive me for being such a dipshit. Oh, pardon the language, Jesus. I'm really sorry for your troubles. But you know, it looks to me like they did a real good match.
And yes, I'm auditioning for Olga for the usual reasons.
Well, really, I think Olga is the most spiritual of the 3 sisters.
Good try. You wouldn't have a smoke by any chance?
No, I don't.
Cough drop?
Oh, I'll have beef jerky.
Nothing.
Well, I'm auditioning for Marsha.
Ah, the dark, passionate, immoral poetess. I feel dark. Men call me passionate. I'm definitely amoral, and I've actually had several poems published, but they never let me read for that part.
Oh, because you're a little plain? Oh.
Thank you for speaking the unspeakable.
Oh, I did it again, huh? Oh, I'm very, very nervous, but that's just no excuse. You know, I'll tell you, I feel like I'm in way over my head. And can I just have a hug?
That's absolutely necessary.
The stage manager enters to speak to the actors. A rolling door might divide the spaces. Behind her, a table with 3 chairs is set up as the audition room. Ralph Brightly, an English director, and Kate, the producer, are at the table. In a 3rd chair to the side sits Holly Chabet, our TV goddess who is cast as Irina and is helping audition.
Miss Todorowskaya will see you both.
Both?
Well, come on, hurry up, we're running late.
Do you usually see actors in groups?
No, and we're not a group.
I'm Katerina Todorowskaya, the producing director of Actors Express, and you are?
Oh, me?
You.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot the question.
Your name.
Oh, I'm Elizabeth Cartwright.
You are devastatingly beautiful. And you must be here auditioning for Olga.
How'd you know?
You look like an Olga. And this is the director, Ralph Riley, from the Toads Hall Theatre in London.
Well, a stone's throw outside, really. Charm. Pleased.
And this is our star.
Oh my God! You're Holly Chabet! I can't believe it! Holly Chabet, I love your TV show. Your character is so kooky and glamorous, and you have such great timing. You know, I learned everything I know about foreplay from watching your show. You're so liberating.
Oh, thanks.
Oh my God! Oh, pardon me, Jesus. Are you going to be in the play?
Irina.
She's going to be in the play! Oh, that is way so cool! Isn't that cool?
Yeah, cool.
Thanks.
Oh, I'm so stoked.
Yes, well, off we go then. Three Sisters, as you know, by Anton Pavlovich himself. I'll just drop a few breadcrumbs along the path before we hear you.
Running 40 minutes behind.
Oh, right, straight along. Give you the gist in just 5 words. Funny, funny, tragic.
You're referring to Three Sisters.
The Three Sisters, yes.
Funny, tragic.
Funny, tragic.
Okay, I can do that.
Do what?
Show them that in our auditions.
Gee, I didn't think it was funny.
Precisely. That's to be our little revelation.
40 minutes late.
Oh, right then, on we go. Let's get cracking.
Excuse me.
It's Chekhov, don't you see? So we're certainly not ready to do text.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Is the director,
Ralph?
Ralph, right. Is it supposed to be a man played by a woman?
Yes. Go on.
How come?
You mean, why am I playing a man?
I mean, what's the point?
Could you possibly sit down and let us act?
Wait. Hi.
Hi,
What's your name?
Joby, but
Well, Joey, we want to thank you for coming. We depend on young audiences.
but,
Now, Joey, you'll understand this as a woman. Could she please? 80% of the roles in American theater are played by men. 90% of the directors are men. The reason we have a woman playing the part of a male director is to redress the former and satirize the latter. How's that?
Right. Onward and upward.
So what I'd like you to do is use only the words tiddly-pee as text.
Oh, and you, darling, shall say only tiddly-pee. And then we will play the scene. We will now play the scene where Masha tells Olga she's leaving her husband Vershinin to go off with the soldier, Vershinin.
But there is no such scene.
Well, yes, precisely.
So why?
You don't wish to audition?
That's the answer to why?
Look, dear.
Oh, tiddly-poo, tiddly-poo.
Tiddly-pee, 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 tiddly-pee.
Tiddly-poo, 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 tiddly-poo.
Tiddly-pee, 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 tiddly-pee.
Tiddly-poo, tiddly-poo.
How am I supposed to know what she's saying?
Well, that would be the heart of the audition now, wouldn't it?
Tiddly-pee, 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 tiddly-pee. Look, this is ridiculous.
Really?
Well, yes, really. Can't we just do a scene using the script? I mean, that would be sensible, right?
Perhaps to an American actress, my dear.
This is fun! Don't you think this is fun?
American actress. You know, Ralph, dear,
This is fun!
you Brits are arrogant, pompous, chauvinistic, smug, insufferable bores who take jobs from American actors and American directors because of the toadying of the American press and the Anglophile American rich. And I've seen Chekhov done in London that really smelled up the place with its stiff upper lip, over practical, no subtlety or despair here, darling style, that has nothing to do with Russian passion or spiritual darkness. So don't get
Excuse me.
What? What do you want?
Isn't this all just a little self-referential?
I'm sorry, Joey, but we are trying to perform a play here.
I mean, it's just all about theater. Isn't that a little precious? Why? Well, theater people talking about theater all the time.
As opposed to theater people talking about the International Monetary Fund or the cloning of sheep.
Well, I mean, is theater culture important enough to be the subject of a play?
Nice of you to buy a ticket.
Actually, they're cops. I think your only hope is to work on a deeply personally and profoundly emotional level.
Well, the thing about the Brits is very emotional.
Well, our plays aren't ordinarily deeply personal until after the exposition.
Oh.
Later on, the play takes hold and there is devastating loss and a lot of really profound metaphors that will knock your socks off. I mean, knock your socks off.
Oh.
Okay?
Fine.
With its stiff upper lip, over practical, no self-pity or despair here, darling style, that has nothing to do with Russian passion or spiritual darkness. So don't give me that American actress crap.
Right. Nicely done. I think I've heard just about all I need. Thanks ever so for coming in.
We're finished?
Oh, lovely work, sweetie. And I quite agree with you, dear. When American actresses do Chekhov, it's just a wash in self-pity.
Well, anyway, well, this is my first professional audition, and it was really a lot of fun. And I want to thank you for coming in, and I hope to work with you again someday. And I'm sorry I'm crying. I don't mean to cry. I've never even been to London, but oh, she's right. You're a real jerk.
Well, that was a breath of fresh air.
Ralph, I want to apologize to you as an American.
No.
I've seen hundreds, thousands of auditions, and I've never witnessed anything like this.
No need, sweetie.
I mean, who do they think they are?
Well, made their bets, haven't they? Fat chance they'll get any work from this old British fairy.
I like them. Yeah, I've been treated like dirt in situations like this. But now, I'm rich and famous, and you need me, so you're sort of, shit out of luck. So, here's the deal. I like them. I am bored with auditions, so they're over, and those two are in our play.
Miss Chevet, they do not have the requisite talent.
Well, neither do I, so maybe nobody will notice. One thing though, the little sweet one from Texas should play Irina, and I'll play Masha. Oh, and the Olga, she is so Olga. Tiddly-pee, tiddly-poo.
So, Kate, love, I gather that's the horse that pulls our custard wagon, eh?
Well,
Not to worry. In the kingdom of the barbarians, shit tastes like veal.
Lights change. Furniture is removed as Casey and Elizabeth move into two specials where they talk to their mothers on the phone.
Ma, it's me, Elizabeth.
Mother, okay, don't go ballistic.
I got it. I got the pot.
Yes, I know I'm 36 years old and I still have $40,000 in student loans.
Mama, wait, there's more.
Yes, I'd have to leave my day job.
I'm gonna act for the TV star!
Okay, the real deal.
Holly Shabbat, yes! Me and Holly Shabbat, can you believe it?
Yes, it's kind of a crappy part. It's in some hick town in Texas. The salary is like pesos. I'll lose my job. You won't have anyone to abuse. But lest we forget here, I'm supposed to be an actress.
Ma, it's Chekhov!
Mother,
He's a Russian.
mother.
No, it's beautiful and wise and sad, and I get to be a real professional.
Screw you, mother.
Love you, Ma.
Damn it.
Yes!
Okay, let's set up for the airplane scene.
2 connected plane seats are brought on. Elizabeth and Casey move to sit in them. We hear an airport announcement.
Number 270 to San Antonio, Texas. Gate 2070, boarding is now complete. Number 270, all passengers.
My dad's great. I worked for weekends for about 100 years in his hardware store.
You're kidding!
What kidding?
My dad ran a hardware store.
Yeah?
You sorted screws?
Oh yeah. Your dad want you to run it?
Me, no, he sold it. He runs a community center now.
Oh, well, my dad wants me. I dream I take it over and I wake up stapled to 3/4 inch plywood screaming. Okay, the hardware connection.
You're not married, right?
I'm not married, right? You?
I can't abide sex.
Oh,
Well, temporarily. I've had some kind of bad luck.
doesn't hold me back.
I was kind of doing it with my high school boyfriend in the back of his car, and we got rear-ended by a drunk in a pickup truck.
Ouch.
They said they'd never seen that kind of whiplash before. But meanwhile, back at school, I was kind of being forced into an affair by my history teacher, and then that was kind of halfway raped by a plumber.
Jesus.
No, it wasn't too bad, really. I had to deal. The only bad part was that for 3 years, I couldn't even touch a man, like not even a handshake without just throwing up. It was this like projectile vomiting. So there were some awkward moments at parties.
You're kidding me, right?
No, it really wasn't so bad. I'm over it. Except really occasionally when I first meet people. How about your relationships?
Oh, a lot of casual sex.
Really?
A lot. Always with members of the cast. And I've done 200 plays all fall. Outside of rehearsal, I'm actually a virgin. Of course, I'm always in rehearsal.
Well, I really respect that. I'm a virgin too. Well, except for being harassed and whiplashed in the plumber thing.
Hi.
Oh my God!
I saw you guys when you came through first class.
We walked right by you?
Oh, no problem. I was enjoying some brain surgeon hitting on me.
Well, excuse me, but shoot, I just want to say that when Kate, that producer person, when she called me to say that we had been offered the part, well, she said that you put in a good word for us, me and Casey. No, it's Casey and I. Shit, I'm such a hick. Oh, sorry, Jesus. Sorry. Anyway, thank you.
It was really nice.
Well, hey, yeah, I did. Thanks. But I was like nobody once too. Really down on the food chain like you guys. I won't even tell you some of the stuff I went through. Well, okay. The easy stuff was being told that I had no talent like that piranha director said about you guys, right? And my deal was that, well, talent isn't the point here. I mean, we're going to whatever, Texas. I mean, to go wherever. I mean, like nobody who is anybody is going to see us. And except maybe my director who only has time for one person, me. And he wouldn't care diddly dick whether you guys had talent or not. Oh, well, the point is, I mean, you didn't think I meant you had no talent, did you?
No.
Because you can understand, I have no way of knowing that. I mean, tiddly-pee, tiddly-poo. Right? I mean, my point is, you guys were disrespected and he had to pay.
You mean?
I mean, once they said you had no talent, I had to see you were hired.
Wow.
Because I had that pulled on me, and now that will not happen in my presence. Like, I'm the respect police.
Thanks.
Well, no problem. So I just wanted to shed a little light.
Well, that is really nice.
Just think, all three of us have been told we have no talent. That's something to build on.
And that's the other thing. We have to stick together down there in
Texas.
Texas.
Absolutely.
Because I have this intuition it's going to be like combat. When we stick together, we make them pay.
It's like we are the three sisters.
Oh, that is just so sweet and so right. Like, zaps my guts.
That's an empty seat.
Oh no, I gotta go back. I don't need pretzels.
We were talking about guys.
Oh, them I eat.
Please make your seats at tray tables in their upright position. We are beginning our descent into San Antonio. Stand up for the rehearsal scene.
3 folding chairs are set, facing 2 other chairs for the next scene. We are now in the rehearsal room on the first day. Kate, Tian, Casey, Holly, Elizabeth, and the new director, African-American woman named Ann Gwyneth Wyure.
Actors Express. Get it? Express. We're a serious theater. We're unique. What is our artistic policy? Well, I can state that clearly. We live these ideas. At the Actors Express, we call them the 7 virtues. Number 1, we do plays that... Number 2, our style is surgically defined as... and only that. Fourthly, multicultural new works from the classical repertoire that say to the audience, so that in summation, or 7th, we can say, and we say that with no fear of being misunderstood. Oh, I know this policy is controversial. We offend, we pique, we challenge, while at the same time bringing together, healing, making our community one. In a nutshell, this unique mission has made us essential to San Antonio. Not because... Is there something out the window?
Sorry.
Not because I have the best education money can buy.
Wow.
Harvard, Stanford, and Yale. But because... Holly, if you give this a chance, I think you'll find it essential to our work.
Stanford, Harvard, Yale.
Precisely.
Biddy up high, biddy up Nebraska.
But because, hear this, contemporary relevance.
Contemporary relevance.
Contemporary relevance.
Yes.
Our raison d'etre. Does anyone find what I'm saying moving? Because I'm moved, and it's central to our aesthetic. Now I wanted to meet with you, our 3 sisters, before the rest of the cast arrived, to bond as sisters and achieve a... And now it's my pleasure to introduce our director, Ann Gwyneth Wyore, artistic director of San Antonio's Black Rage Ensemble. We're involved in an exciting cultural exchange with Black Rage.
Doesn't that happen between countries?
Excuse me?
A cultural exchange?
Got that right, girl.
Interestingly enough, Ann Gwyneth also went to Stanford, Harvard, and Yale.
Cause I went for free. Without Britain. Well, there were
Artistic differences.
Well, and I came to feel a sister connection. And
Girl, you know my sister. My mama see you, she faint. She slapped my daddy upside the head with a frying pan. We got a little mutual use going on here. How about that? Down here in San Antonio, you get some black people and some white people all together in the same room. There's always some foundation going orgasmic. Multicultural, yes, multicultural, yes. There'll be a little rent, right? Suck a little green. Oh, hey, I never did no white play, dig? Y'all are a mystery to me, but I'll tell you one thing on Brother Chekhov, he just talk. Lord have mercy. Wine. Man, he got the self-pity diarrhea gushing out all over everything. Let's cut that out. X it out. We'll get down on the race question, get down on the poverty question, get down on the abuse of power, baby. Wine and dine with Brother Chekhov. We're gonna heat this sucker up. Yeah. I don't do no script, no. Hell with that. What I see is a little white sisters thing, and a little black peasants thing, and a little dance drama thing, and a little corner doo-wop thing. What's up, girl?
I am doing the script.
You didn't follow the conversation.
Yeah, I can follow it, but I am not doing that.
Who the hell are you, girl?
Do you watch TV?
Oh, hell no, colored people all live in a cave.
Well, I am a big TV star.
Well, you just pat your little self right on the back, girl.
They begged me to come down here to wherever, Texas, to do a classic style play. I don't give a shit about the race question or the poverty question. I don't have those problems. I have the film problem. I need to make a film. No film, no respect. It's kind of like the race problem, only in show business.
You crazy, huh?
Yeah, so the rap is, you do TV, you can't act. So my manager says to go back door. Just get a little respect. Chekhov, Shakespeare, all that stuff gives you some shine. So, like then, you're a classical actress with fabulous breasts. And you can segue into sci-fi, action, cop shot, meet cute, any genre.
Let's cut to the bottom line, sister.
I am saying every syllable Chekhov wrote, slow and clear.
See, you are so far off my map, I can't even find you.
Ms. Wayore, the real difference between you and me isn't what you think.
Well, little thing, you just bring it on.
The real difference is that you're fired. Trust me.
You know, you are one straight up, no kidding around, in your face, don't misunderstand me, bitch.
Yeah. Sometimes things just don't work out.
You invisible? She the deal or you the deal?
She's the deal.
You get me down here, whip up a little money on my color, cast a bunch of white girls, and then blow me off. Girl, I'm gonna pin races to your ass, mama. They're gonna burn you in the public square to get right with my people. There won't be nothing left of you but little snowy white ashes. You and Chekhov are toast. Oh my.
Anyone want some Skittles?
You just fired the director in front of the producer without asking?
I'm saying the lines.
She's saying the lines.
Directors are a very gray area for me. It has been my experience that they actually like to be fired because they have severe performance anxiety. I mean, they have these pushy little egos, but hardly any usable information, and it just makes them very sad and time-consuming. I wouldn't worry about them because after you fire them, they can usually find successful careers on cruise ships where they just don't cause any trouble.
But to do that, is that ethical?
Oh, Elizabeth, I like you. You seem like a very nice person. I'm not a very nice person. I can still appreciate one when I see her.
Thanks.
In college plays and community stuff and nowhere artsy professional gigs like this, there's probably something called ethics. Up where the eagles fly and the wolves run, where American presidents screw the actresses, there is only power. The ethics thing is a little foggy. Power, on the other hand, is clear. It's clear, it's understood. And for a very short time, Lisbeth, you will fly with an eagle. Say whoosh. Whoosh! Enjoy.
At this moment, Ben Shipwright, a craggy actor, enters. He is playing Rashinin.
Well, hello, ladies.
Hi.
Hi.
Ben Shipwright, gonna play Vershin.
Olga, the boring sister.
Masha, but I can't shake your hand right now. I'll explain later.
Masha.
You're playing Masha?
Oh, we'll talk later. Where are you from, Ben?
Right around here. I do some acting, but I actually make my living singing country.
Oh my God! You're Ben Shipwright.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I love your records.
You record?
A little bit.
A little bit. This week he had 2 singles in the top 50.
Really?
Mazel tov.
You girls from New York?
Yeah.
LA.
Now, I know you a home girl.
How do you know that?
Because you talk San Anton and you listen to no good pickers like me.
Ben,
Yes, ma'am.
this relationship thing that goes down between Masha and Vershinin, we should probably get together and talk that out.
Be my pleasure. I'll let y'all get set.
Dinner?
Excuse me, you speaking to me?
I was speaking to you.
Well, I don't believe I caught your name.
Holly Chabet.
Well, Miss Chabet, I got me 2 kids at home waiting for me to barbecue them some ribs.
Drink later?
Well, no ma'am. No ma'am, I can't. No offense intended.
Really?
No ma'am, I better not. My wife.
How old are your kids?
4 and 7, 7.5.
Oh, won't they be asleep?
Just no can do, ma'am. Pleasure to meet you, however, and I'll see you in rehearsal. I'll let y'all get settled. Catch you later.
I don't think he knew who you were. Can you believe it? I mean, you were on the cover of TV Guide.
I will have to buy him a copy.
Am I right or not? He is cute.
My take is if you come on to a guy looking the way you do and he stiffs you while talking about his kids, he is really unavailable.
If I come on to a guy, and I'm not saying that I did, but that guy can kiss his previous life goodbye for as long as I find said guy interesting. And on this, I am willing to wager some fairly serious money.
I think serious money to me and serious money to you could be seriously different.
But what about his wife and kids?
Okay, Forget the money thing. We'll bet hair. Loser shaves her head.
Wow.
You can't afford to shave your head.
I won't have to.
The guy's straight from Norman Rockwell.
I could screw anybody Norman Rockwell ever drew.
Wow. This is so yeasty.
Let's get it on.
He's going down.
You are not Baptist, huh?
Hey, Lizbeth. Uh-huh. I'm going to play Masha because it's the best part. And the most powerful person plays the best part. That's one of Hollywood's 10 Commandments. And you'll play Irina because I say so. And also because she's the youngest, and you're the youngest, and, well, you'd be really good playing her because you've yet to become a totally calcified diva. Okay. Well, so everything's copacetic. Hey, let's go down to the apartment hotel and get settled in Fleabag hell, and then find some cowboy dive with pine paneling and get unbelievably plotted before tomorrow's first rehearsal because I have got to be hungover to face whatever director she digs up next.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's set up in the bedroom.
A scene change starts. Eventually there'll be 2 single beds, 2 chairs, and a rolling door in place. This scene is played during the change.
Excuse me.
Wow.
Excuse me.
Hey,
Well, didn't you?
spit it out. I'm busy.
Well, didn't you consider that role offensive?
Did you notice we're doing a set change?
Well, golly, as a person of color, I mean, really.
You're a person of color?
No, you are.
Ooh, I hate it when I forget.
Stereotypical behavior.
Listen, baby face. I would like to do something, almost anything, where nice little white people like you didn't find that they had to defend me, particularly in the middle of a set change.
But it satirizes
Gotta
your...
gotta go.
But aren't you?
No, I'm not. You wanna know why?
I do.
Because if I didn't do the plays that offended my color, my politics, my sex, my race, my taste, I'd be shit out of work. Lights!
The scene lights snap on. Joby is still standing.
Stand, Joby. I am leveled by that last drink. I am, as my beloved father would say, knockered. Wow, I feel good, like I knew that I would. Tell me I can't sing karaoke.
You can't sing karaoke.
This is so amazing. It's like a pajama party.
It is a pajama party.
Here I am, just out of drama school, and I am completely drunk. And I'm talking with real actors in a real way. A great actor of the stage, and a great actor of TV. I could just cry.
Oh, cry? Where did the vodka go? Oh, here it is.
Holly? Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
It's something about acting.
I don't know anything about acting.
Okay, then have you had breast implants?
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That actually makes me feel better.
Yes, I've had 17 separate surgical procedures to make me the completely natural beauty that you see before. They have even reshaped my toes because I do a lot of swimsuit.
Oh, those are artificial toes?
No, they're not artificial. They've just been slimmed.
How much?
Altogether?
many toes?
Oh, 17,000.
Wow! How much would it take to make me beautiful?
You're serious?
Yeah.
Okay, stand up.
But beauty is subjective.
Not in Hollywood. Okay. Turn around. No, over here. Okay. Look at the ceiling. Hold your arms out like wings. And now look left. Look right. Well, I could be off 10 or 15% depending on bone structure and muscles and that kind of thing, but I think it's about 600,000.
Go ahead, flatter me.
Oh, there are divas who have paid more. And the kicker is, even then, you don't know if the camera will love you.
Oh my God!
Pardon me, Jesus. I'm giving it one more year.
Give what?
This. I don't have to put up with this hellish life. I have other skills.
Oh, let me guess.
For 6 years, I worked in a slaughterhouse. Yeah.
No way! You worked in your dad's hardware store.
That was earlier. Where's the chocolates?
Here. There's only creams left, though.
I took the slaughterhouse job because it paid more than waitressing, and I could cut the pigs' throats at night, which left my days free to audition.
Was there a lot of blood?
Ouch.
Oh, I hate blood.
I fainted the first time I had my period.
I mean, look at us. Holly's the Frankenstein monster. You teach 3rd grade. I support myself as a murderess from midnight to dawn, so I can do god-awful plays for free in black box theaters built into linen closets and welfare hotels. This is a career in the arts in America.
But we get to do Chekhov. It's like lace work. It's beautiful and delicate and demands everything. Everything! It's unbearably sad and sweet and painful, just like our lives.
Just love her.
Plus, I get a paycheck, so my mother thinks acting is actually a job.
No, but it's Chekhov.
How long do it pay the bills?
It's so cynical.
Oh, Elizabeth. Sweetie, I'm not cynical. Look at me. I'm like a beating heart you can hold in your hand. I just happen to live in a country where they give people who do what I do endless shit.
But why can't it be beautiful? I want it to be beautiful.
Elizabeth, you're drunk.
I'm really drunk. But the 3 of us are so sad, right? I mean, I'm sad because I'm hopelessly naive and I feel like I'm on the train tracks and this train is coming and I don't know what's going to happen to me. And you're sad because you're hoping against hope and you probably know there's really no hope. And you're sad because I can't remember. Why are you sad?
I am sad because that beautiful country singer dissed me. And now I'm going to have to make him pay. And then that's going to make me feel bad about myself. And then I'm going to have to go back into therapy. Oh. But you know what? I have to get a new therapist because my last therapist is too busy writing screenplays.
See? Chekhov knows us.
Afraid so.
To check off.
Is that?
Who is it?
It's Kate. Kate Tartarovskaya. I'm wondering if you want to drink red wine and make love. I find you devastatingly beautiful. I can't think. I can't sleep. I want to produce Romeo and Juliet for you. I just want to hold you. You can move into my apartment. I have satellite dish.
Kate?
Yes?
It's a little awkward because I'm here having sex with Holly.
Holly?
With Holly.
Oh, never mind.
They wait as Kate's footsteps recede.
Now that's Chekhov.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
No problem.
Did you know that?
Hey, Lizbeth.
Yes.
In my world, you'd be right there looking at her satellite dish.
From the apartment to a circle of folding chairs. It takes place during the opening half of Kate's speech.
Dearest friends, dearest actors, you may wonder why at our first rehearsal I've spoken of my childhood for 3 hours. Why I've told you of my mother, the only American killed by a prairie dog. And my father, whose love of literature inspired him to inscribe 3 chapters of Tolstoy's War and Peace on the convex side of a contact lens, which was later lost at Daytona Beach. These then are the threads which have wove my love of the Russian classics and then carried in my heart to San Antonio. San Antonio is to Houston as rural Russia is to Moscow. The sisters of San Antonio, their hearts beat with this play. We know what it's like to be isolated, vulgarized. We know what it's like to work. This play runs in our veins. Its pain is our pain. The pain of the women of San Antonio. So I say to you, on the brink of this first rehearsal, the final lines of Chekhov's Texas play, The Three Sisters. In a little while we shall know why we lived and why we suffer.
But that's not the final line, right?
I was speaking metaphorically.
Because the final line is, if we only knew.
Yes, Casey.
Said twice.
Thank you. I'd like to move on. That's all right.
Hey, it's your theater.
Thank you. And now it's my extraordinary pleasure to introduce a fabulous director, Wiki-Witch Kornilovics, a fellow Pole and recent emigre who has directed 71 Chekhov productions.
72.
72 Chekhov productions.
No, you are right. 71.
71!
And everyone should make beating heart of Chekhov.
And I just want to say
And
that
make beautiful from the pain of love in this life.
he is so...
You, I know, will play Olga. You have pain, have loss, radiating of loss. Good, good, Olga.
Well, I just want to say that, and I'm likely to get a little
Could
emotional.
we just go around the room and introduce ourselves?
Oh,
So like we know who we are, like we're beginning a process?
absolutely.
Holly Chabet, which probably goes without saying, Masha.
Casey Mulgrove, radiating of loss.
Elizabeth Cartwright, Arena.
Now Tian moves from chair to chair, being all the other actors.
Gunter Sinsel, Solioni, Alan Gree, thrilled to be Anne Gree. James George, the hapless Tussenbach.
Hapless.
James George, the not hapless Tussenbach.
Tian indicates it would take too much time to do every introduction.
Talk, 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 talk. Introduction's over.
Now, I thought.
Well, could I?
You are going to speak of your great love for Chekhov.
Yes, because when I was 15,
Stop. This love for Chekhov is like some American fantasy. You make God from Chekhov. You say Chekhov bullshit, Chekhov bullshit, Chekhov bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. But from God you can't make play. From God you make worship, and worship makes boring play. So, you want to know who in this room who is God? Who is God here? You are? Oh, this is very intelligent, young actress. God in theater is interpretation of play. I, Wicked Witch, make interpretation. In this room, in this time, I, Wicked Witch, will be God.
Excuse me.
This is audience. Audience is talking.
I mean, this is driving me crazy. This is the whole problem with 20th century theater. We used to give us stories, now you give us interpretations. And nobody wants to buy a ticket. The director is not God.
I am God.
You are not. What?
A character is talking.
I know a character is talking, so?
Who says it's the author's view?
Ah, you are making interpretation.
I don't care whose viewpoint it is, it's pernicious.
You are being God. Who gave you this position?
I have a ticket.
If I do not make interpretation, you do not make interpretation of my interpretation. You are secondary. I am artist. I fuck you with my art. Sit down. I give you 3 sisters.
Joby.
I have never heard
Baby.
unadulterated.
Joby.
Sit here and listen to this.
Joby!
Then now what?
You're the audience, Joby. If you keep talking to us all the time, you become an actor, and then you'd have to come up here. Do you want to come up here?
Joby is still upset, stands in silence for a moment, then makes a decision. Sits back down. Don Blunt enters.
Don!
Run a little light.
Don Blunt, everybody, the Vice President of Grants and Contributions at Alberts & Sons Tobacco, our corporate sponsor.
Don't mean to interrupt. Please go on with the art.
Thanks, Don. Now we have the opportunity to make Chekhov with this fine artist.
Great artist.
Great artist, and I feel deeply, even profoundly.
Can
that
I just
can-
say a couple of things?
Okay, I pee now.
Because I'm not part of your world. I'm a businessman. I actually have things to do.
Oh, Don, absolutely. Don Blunt, everybody, our underwriter.
I mean, this is really a revelation for me to get to see what art's really all about. It's just that, so I just wanted to say that Albert & Sons Tobacco is really pleased to make this gift to this community of 4 sisters. 3 sisters, sorry, because Albert & Sons Tobacco International, we're in 130 countries, but we feel our role in this community is to
Tell
take
people.
Excuse me?
Your role is to kill people, to target children and African Americans, and to seek profit independent of any ethics or morality.
Oh dear.
And by involving yourself in the arts who have no money and have no alternative to taking your minuscule handout, you hope to give the impression that you're on the side of life when actually you are merchants of death.
Thank you so very much for your feedback. Albert & Sons respects others and their desperate and useful points of view. But in closing, I will say to you personally that if you take money from us, it is disingenuous to make a pretense of morality. When historically, insofar as I understand it, actors were traditionally pickpockets, whores, and parasites on the body politic. Of course, given that your very profession is pretense, I still have the pleasure of enjoying your morality as entertainment. God good.
Good luck with however many sisters you've got.